It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC East rivals. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win. Now the rain is falling. How will that affect the passing game? We're about to find out here. This is the first drive of the contest. Well, right away, they'll change the look. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They run it with James. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Now 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. This will be complete to Mechie. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Here's James. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's on 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. They'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. It's Desmond Ridder with a touchdown pass there. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jordan Addison up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll look to throw. Austin is there and brings in another one. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Their mobile quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And this returnable for Hill. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, it's James. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Leonard. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pearson.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will...
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Flynn. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He's back to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Connecting with Hill.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. Yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Still going. They can't stop him. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Patriots leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Pats and the Bills, coming up next.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You look at this Patriots defense.
They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with him on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held him to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. First down, here's the run with Cook. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense for the Patriots, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
On first down, it's James.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
The numbers for James from last week: 20 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Being chased out left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's 4. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Getting the ball is Cook, right left. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. They'll set up a throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their third in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Parsons. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
This ball caught by Mechie.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense, no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Patriots. From 10 yards out. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Cook.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Wide open receiver complete. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Juju Smith-Schuster, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown reception. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Parsons. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Parsons. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, James. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
That good for 19 at a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll look to throw here on first down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Inside the 20, Gabriel Davis.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
85 yards.
And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Ryland on for the extra point.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Allen now on first down. Left side caught by Diggs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Second and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down. Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On first down, Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Allen's throw hauled in by Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bills on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one to Mechie. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Leonard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run the counter. It's James.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Going across the field, he connects with Mechie. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. Now a give, right side. James. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pearson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Holding offense.
Now 1st and goal. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Allen and the Bills now. Down 28-24. A little under 50 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
To throw is Allen.
Caught right side, Davis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see Marte Mapu. He's been a core contributor all season, approaching 90 tackles for the year. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. On third down, it's James. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll run on first down. It's James. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now a handoff up the middle. James. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So the Dolphins now down by a field goal. Just under 2 minutes to go. Back to throw.
They set up the screen. H.A. has it.
And he's going to be dropped forward and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor, and that time, looked well for a solid game.
And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at the 42.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Complete to Bryant. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Gets around him and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. 4 seconds left. We get a timeout call. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you?
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Patriots leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Pats and the Bills, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touch.